Alright, let's be real here. I have dark skin. And I absolutely love the Tesla white seats. So before purchasing this vehicle, I was kind of terrified that if my dark skin would affect the coloration of these, white, ultra white seats, really. Some of my friends who have darker pigmentation in their skin, like I do, specifically did not purchase white seats or even lighter color seats because they stain over time when you have darker skin. And so I was terrified with that idea that my white Tesla seats would be stained because of my skin color. So here's my answer to, is my dark skin actually messing up the color to these beautiful white seats? And the answer is yes. However, after a long period of time, and I'm talking about 10 years or so, okay? So I have two friends who have white seats. One of them, she's Asian, and one of them is Indian, so a little brown skin like me. And they have had their Tesla white seats for 5 years now, Model 3, and both of the vehicles, their seats look pretty identical until you really look closer and you notice that my Indian friend, his seats are just a tad bit darker, okay? There's such slight difference that you won't even notice it until you really look at it. But that does come to the conclusion that yes, my dark skin is going to eventually discolor these ultra white seats, but it's not much at all, and you will not notice it at all unless you're really comparing at a very close angle. So you will not notice it at all. However, something that you will notice is bodily applicants that you apply to your skin, including lotions, makeups, and sunscreen. Specifically in my case, I actually know my friend who had sunscreen on their arm. We're going out to the park. It's a bright sunny day in Texas, and she had sunscreen on her arm, and she was just resting her arm on the seat. Nothing wrong with that. That's normal. However, luckily, I noticed as she was getting out the vehicle, I noticed a slight sheen on her part of the armrest right here. Upon investigation, I noticed there was a slight yellow hue compared to the white seat, and I immediately knew it was actually sunscreen. Now, her sunscreen is completely clear. However, maybe how the sunscreen reacted to these seats, it was slightly yellow, not noticeable at all. However, I'm glad I noticed it because I was able to take some microfiber towel and a spray bottle that I keep in the front of my vehicle at all times because of these white seats, sprayed it down, wiped it off, and it was good to go. It was back to normal. However, I could just imagine that if I did not do it that instant, the oils from that sunscreen would have permeated to these fake leather, vegan leather, pleather, whatever you want to call it, and just discolored the seats permanently. So to clear everything up, darker pigmentation on white seats, not a big issue unless you're really nitpicky and you really see close and you're comparing to another white vehicle. And number two, body applicants like lotions, makeup, and sunscreen. Yeah, in my opinion, they will do more damage than your actual skin color. Okay, I'm done. That's pretty much it for this video. Catch you in the next Tesla video. Can you just share saying thanks for watching and peace.